Last time on Travellers of the Unknown, Ashes from Time.
The name's Digby, and this is my quasit, Gin. Smart thinking on your part, setting the building on fire. You know, shame about the owner of the store, but, like it or not, you're a part of this now.
Well, I'll be expecting some answers when this is over.
Gaulir drops his head, leaving the cat floating in midair, lands in the river close by.
Digby pulls a quarterstaff, knocking the box.
Brynn goes to grab the box.
The silent stranger vanishes. Digby, incredibly weak.
We wipe the memories of heavily injured employees. Everyone who isn't aware of that box will forget that any of us ever existed. You'll be left as free strangers who burned down an ancient store and killed its owner.
Gin.
I'll take care of him.
Brynn is gonna throw some saddles on 3 horses. The watch has been alerted. We need to get out now.
It's been a while, but now we're back. Sorry about that. Travellers of the Unknown. Trinkets and Triden Part 5.
Dorito dust is going into the cut on my lip. It really hurts.
Matt, what have you... First off, why are you in
Chrissy, if you can just make that the intro to the podcast, that'd be great.
Yeah.
It's a chilly heat wave, man. It fucking burns.
You're a fucking moron for eating it when you have a cut on your lip then.
I didn't know it. I've got like crusty lips. You know when you get like...
That's... Ew.
You know when you need a chapstick? I've got a delicious lollipop flavoured chapstick.
That's good, you should do that.
Lollipop, ooh, lolly, 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 lollycock.
Anyway, let's get this show on the road, okay? Matt! Oh, wait. You can eat those crisps, I guess.
It's a horse.
Clip,
It's...
clop.
I thought you were done
Clip
with...
clop, clip
I'm
clop.
not done. I'm just being tactical.
Are you?
I'll tell you what. How about this? Every time I eat some crisps, I will make a noise over them.
No, I think that's
Crunch,
worse.
crunch, crunch, crunch.
Here's the
crunch.
noise to make over it.
Fuck's sake.
James and your fucking endless sound.
Can I just,
shit.
just before we do begin, can I tell you a tiny little James anecdote from yesterday, right?
Go for it.
So James came over last night and I made him dinner, and we played The Last of Us for a bit, right? That's the thing we do now, apparently. And the best bit of the game for us is not the incredibly emotional story, the really engaging mechanics, anything like that. No, the best bit of us was Ellie got stuck on a swing, and James fucking died. He loved it. He was having a great old time.
It was great.
She ran into it, right? And then she stayed with it, and it like spazzed out. It was like the GTA 4 glitch, but with more apocalypse.
I'm super bored. Fucking touch me!
Let's make like a 18th century vineyard owner and get cracking.
Just to get you guys all back in the zone as for what's going on. Digby just died. The silent stranger just teleported away and you killed Leafro. K-Strob is also dead in the burning building that you're next to. Brynn went over, stole some horses. You all gotten onto some horses, and you're aware you can hear in the distance the bells of the city watch on their way towards you. Where you are right now, you're on the west side of the river. And if you look over to the east side of it, you can see a horse with a woman and a man on the horse riding towards you very quickly. And then further back along the kind of stream of stream of a series of smaller rivers following up in this big lake that's in the centre of Triden, you can see 3 more watchmen on a boat with a sail which is being propelled by a kind of obviously a magic user watchman who is using some kind of wind power to propel the ship forwards with his hands.
Like Wind Waker.
Maybe. That's actually... I don't even...
James.
Sorry.
James, please.
That's the noise
please.
the magic it makes.
Sorry.
Please.
It's not
please.
wob 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 wob, it's wow!
Please work with me here.
Can we make it canonical that all like magic sounds are actually meme sounds? Is that a thing we want to do?
No, it's not a thing.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure you want to reconsider that?
Yes, I want that.
Cool.
Anyway, So you're all on your horses, right? And how this is going to work is it's going to be turn-based by the speed of the people. Brynn is the lightest, and he also knows his way around this town. And since you guys have the advantage because you're escaping, you can see the watch coming. Brynn is going to be first. The second person is the watchman on the boat, who are going to be following closely after. Then Harriet, then the watchman on the horse, and the slowest is going to be Gaulir, because not only has he never seen a horse before, I'm assuming he's never ridden one, and he's very heavy, and the horse is actually kind of wheezing. Under Gaulir. Brynn is going to be leading the charge. Do you guys want to say anything in character as share a plan or anything?
You got to take this one, Cal, if you're leading this. Leading on from where we've just jumped on these horses and said farewell.
Yeah, you've just jumped on the horses, looked behind you, you see him.
The watch is coming.
Where do we ride?
Go southwest, follow me, but if we get split up, carry on heading southwest.
Aye, aye.
The watch run up to Gaulir, galloping across the bridge, the ones on the horses. They run up to Gaulir and stop for a moment. The woman cries out, "Pull over now!" and draws
Pull your
out...
horse over.
Fucking shut up!
No, sorry. I'm engaging with this.
She pulls back her longbow and aims it at you and goes, "Get off the horses or I'm gonna shoot!"
I don't even know what this is, and I'm not getting off it. It took me 5 minutes to get on, and I'm not getting off.
Having a pleasant chat in the midst of a getaway. Gaulir, ride!
Not shit.
Okay, now it's Harriet's go. You just gonna follow Brynn?
I'm gonna cast fire down in our wake so that we can ride off and maybe slow them down a little bit. I cast Sacred Flame on the bridge.
On the bridge?
Between us and the guards.
Okay, you hit the bridge, you didn't manage to dodge it, but you do, so that's a 15 and a 6 radiant damage. That's enough to, lightly spark the bridge, I suppose?
Is there enough flame that it would scare the horse? That's kind of what I'm going.
There's enough flame that it might scare the horse if you did it right next to its feet, yes.
As in the guard horse, the lady's horse.
Yeah, the horse that they're on, yes.
Okay.
If you did that right next to their feet, yes, that would scare the horse. So the horse the horse reels back and stumbles for a bit, and it makes Azrith lose her aim with the bow and for a second.
Okay. I rear up on the horse, spur its sides, and ride after Brynn.
Okay, right, cool. Now it's the watchmen on the boat, and the watchmen on the boat continue forwards, going across the river. They're trying to head towards you and cut you off. You are right next to the town hall at the moment. You're passing it, and the town hall is not only surrounded by roads but also small rivers passing by. There's a large amount of greenery and gardens around it as well. And so the boat begins going down the to your southeast. There's a river, and the boat is now going down that river.
Sweet. Okay,
and now it's Gaulir's turn.
As this horse needs to get a bit, obviously I can't run as fast. To add to the, can I turn around on my horse so I'm sitting away from it, open my mouth and breathe fire and push me forward?
I want to remind you can't even ride normally.
Yeah, but it's cool.
If you want to do that,
we don't get advantage doing cool things, James. You should know that.
Here's what I'll let you do, James.
Yeah.
I'll let you roll a d20 to see how well this goes, if you want to do that.
Okay.
Just in general, how well this goes for you.
If you fuck this up, please tell me he blasts himself off the horse.
I was going to say...
Oh, yeah.
Good air.
All right.
It's a 17, which means as you take off, I'm going to say that has allowed you to move 1 extra square forward.
Oh, dank. Okay.
But you also stumbled quite a bit, so move your icon where you would like to move.
Right, which direction are we going in first? South?
Southwest.
Southeast. Southwest.
Right, so
Southwest.
that means you said I can move 3 squares with an extra 1, right?
Yeah.
I've just got this image of this lizard guy on a horse just flying over the town.
In my head, he opens his arms up like a FNAF character, like...
So what happened was, Gaulir, you blasted off with that horse. The horse was terrified, almost. It did a little fart because it was so scared.
Which caught fire.
They got lit.
It ran along the road. It jumped over the river where the watchmen in the boat are and landed on the other side of them. You're right next to them. They're to your right now.
I need a hero.
I'm picturing Bullet
They
Bill.
count as an attack and a movement, so we're not going to do anything else.
James got a bullet bill. Oh my god.
Oh, those guards don't have a blue shallow. You're fucked, mate.
Okay, now we're back to Brynn.
Brynn, again, is just going to carry on riding to his west at the moment, around the town hall.
Okay, you move past the town hall and section yourself off into like you're heading towards the posh part of town.
Ooh.
Slightly less posh than the part of town you were already in, but still pretty posh. And this part of town is full of very large houses and not a lot of roads. And as you're running down, I'm now gonna roll something which will determine whether something happens here. Okay. Okay, hold up. Nope, nothing happened. Okay.
Damn it.
All that drama, nothing happened.
Well, there's a chance for nothing can happen.
I love it. It's like
Alright.
dun dun dun. No, you're all good.
Do you have my dice rolling?
I do. That's very cathartic. That's not in
very
post
fun.
either. That's
No, it's
genuine.
not. I actually have dice.
I can actually see you dropping that dice.
Yeah. Anyway, now it is the watchman on the horse. The horse is still staggered because of the fire. And she rears it back to go around. It runs down one bridge and starts running up a different one. So they essentially haven't really moved any closer towards you, but they are now on the other side of the river heading towards you. Okay, Harriet?
I'm just being tactical. I'm going to pursue Brynn on horseback.
Oh, fucking... nothing happened. It's unlikely for stuff to happen in a posh area of town.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay, now the watchmen on the boat are going to continue to sail up. They sail past Harriet and Brynn and Gaulir. They're to your north, Harriet, directly to your north.
Directly north, okay.
Yeah. As they're riding, a stern-looking older man who's at the front of the boat calls out to you. He goes, "You guys have to pull over." No, stop saying pull over. Jesus fucking Christ.
Turn that horse around, mister.
This is your last warning, okay? If you don't surrender, we're going to start using violence.
Glad they're not abusing violence. That would really upset me.
Gonna start using violence. I'm really trying.
You're doing good. Don't.
Am I?
Yeah, you are. Shush.
Am
Yeah,
I?
it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Fuck off.
What?
You're a bad person.
No, it is. It's doing good.
And this guy has a crossbow out. The other guy on the boat, who is kind of laid back, chilling, goes, I'm supposed to be doing something," and brings out a short sword and is kind of pointing it towards you, just kind of threateningly off the boat. And the wizard is still steering the ship.
Oh shit.
Okay, now it's Gaulir.
So I'm right now. Whereabouts the watch right now? They're right.
So the watch are so right now, Harriet and Brynn are down the same street.
So you need to ride left and up to reconvene with us.
You're basically going past a bunch of greenery and this huge lake that's kind of at the centre of Triden.
Right.
And the watch are behind Harriet, directly to your north, and another one of them is over to your east. Are the others on the horse who have just crossed the bridge and are quite far away
That's
from you?
fine. Alright, okay. So I need to follow this road before I can reconvene back to those guys. I'm gonna be on Brynn now.
You can be on Brynn.
That's fine then. Right next to him, hey.
So
How you doing?
Gaulier's just kind of rounded the corner and galloped up to Brynn.
Can we say that because Gaulir is quite a big boy, that horse is like slamming left and right down the
Well,
street? Like
Yeah, I want to say something here.
like a
I
horsey
was gonna say
pinball.
something as well, yeah.
That horse is not a permanent situation for Gaulir. It is going to fuck up at some point.
Yeah, I need
And I have stuff to determine that.
something bigger.
Ooh, okay, something is actually going to happen now.
Oh, jeez.
Alright. Okay, as Gaulir enters, as he's going down the street, somebody loading some stuff kind of from one cart to another in this bustling street knocks over an amount of apples and oranges and produce
God.
onto the road. Gaulir, I'm going to need you to roll a... roll a d10 and we're going to see whether you lose control of your horse or not.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. It's gonna be like a fucking Bambi on ice situation. Oh no! Bambi on ice! Bambi on ice!
Gaulir slips on the produce. The horse topples over. Gaulir is slammed onto the floor. You're still near Brynn, but you're in the same position. But you've been knocked onto the floor, and your horse runs the fuck away, and you've lost your horse.
Gaulir, grab Brynn's horse's tail and get dragged along.
Nah.
In fairness, Gaulir, you are a dragon. Like, I wanna put a bet in that you could probably keep up with the horse.
I mean, I could go on all fours, enter primal instinct, to just run after this.
Oh fucking hell!
No, he has the
Berserk
same
mode.
speed as he's not fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm a big boy. I'm not made for movement. I'm a tank. Right. This is gonna be fun. Unless.
And the guy with the produce, by the way, seems very startled and looks over at the watch who are nearby, and he starts calling like, "One of them fell off their horse!" and then runs into their building.
Does an apple go up each nostril of Gaulier's dragony snout? And he goes,
What is your obsession with Gaulier's nostrils?
How about you leave my character to me, Matt?
just
How's that?
asking if that happens.
I get the boost in inspiration and all that because my moves are cool, but you don't get any boost.
Harriet's gonna walk from point A to point B, but he's gonna do a backflip while he does it. Can I have inspiration now?
Oh my god!
I asked once for something cool. Fuck you.
Backflip and score 10. He's gonna get a bottle.
He's gonna parkour up the roof.
So we're leaving Gaulir behind, right? We're riding on. So-
Okay, it's Brynn's go.
Gaulir, get on the horse. I know how to evade
Are
guards.
you sure?
Are you sure?
You sure this horse is
I'm gonna offer my horse to Gaulir.
that horse is going down swinging there.
But I was
Friend,
gonna
are you
say,
sure this horse will take my weight?
And Brynn's quite light though, so.
no, I'm offering my horse to Gaulir so that he can get on and I can get off and I can be on
How
foot.
about you get on me and then the horse runs off?
That'll just make us both slow. What's the point?
Why doesn't Brynn get on Harriet's horse and then Gaulir takes that horse? Because we're both human-sized and can probably fit on the back of a horse.
That's
Would
a
it
shout.
take us both, Chrissy?
What was that? Wait, are you saying that Brynn and Harriet get on the same horse?
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, that works.
We're both quite light boys.
Alright then.
You'll just have to move as a unit from now on.
Can I roll for this, Chrissy? Can Brynn leap from one horse to the other?
Oi.
Like,
Yeah, okay. Roll athletics.
roll
The Dothraki.
Yeah, he's gonna go full Dothraki.
That's a 10, not good enough.
Oh no.
He bounces off the horse.
So Brynn leaps from his horse, like gets on the horse, leaps off, tries to do like a backflip, but then just falls flat on his fucking face.
Tries to do a Harriet,
Fuck off.
but he's not edgy enough.
And then he slowly, it's like one of those cartoon shots where one hand comes up shaking and grabs hold of the horse, then the other one, and then Brynn pulls himself slowly up onto the horse.
I love that.
Unfortunately, Brynn, that's going to have taken up your turn.
Oh
It's
no.
fine because I move with Harriet now.
Unless you want to do an attack.
Are you on me?
I thought I just pulled myself up onto the horse. Yeah.
You just failed to do it cool.
I'm on the horse. I just lost a bit of dignity while I was doing it.
-1 ego.
I mean, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but riding mano a mano is probably not going to save that.
Oh, I don't know if I just slip my arms around your waist. I think it'll all be okay.
Oh.
Just slowly, go up and down on my beak.
Brynn, you can do better.
Wow. How do you feel?
Chrissy's got it out for me. What did I do to you?
No, I'm sorry. I see opportunities and I take
Add
them.
a bit of fucking colour to this.
Low blow.
Okay, right. So that was Brynn's go. Now it's the watchman on the horse. They run off the bridge and are just around near the town hall. They're now approaching you. You can now see them. They're now in sight. And Harriet.
So Gaulir is now on Brynn's horse, and Brynn is now on my horse.
Gaulir hasn't gone on the horse yet,
No.
but
Okay.
he will
I
be.
just stood there like, yo,
Well, because this is all happening very quickly.
slipping on an orange.
Yeah. Tumbling back and forth.
Just like a gif on repeat of just Gaulir
Gaulir
just slipping.
Gets up,
getting
slips
slipping.
over.
Gaulir, follow us. And then we, again, spur the horse and ride on up north, up the street.
Up north? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, north, right? What?
Nothing.
That's the way we're going. Gaulir
If
just...
there's a miscommunication here, then it's in character, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's like, north? I don't know, maybe.
Where are we going?
Brynn, do you want to say anything as Harriet does this?
I would. Harriet, that was supposed to be a left, not a right.
Hang on a minute. Why did Gaulir?
I said southwest.
Why did Gaulir ride up to us then?
I don't know.
Because he was coming to meet you, I suppose.
Because he's just a scared boy on his own. He doesn't want to.
I just fallen off my horse.
He's fallen off his horse.
Okay, well, never mind then. I guess we're going this way.
No, you've moved. Okay, Okay, something's gonna happen again. Okay? As you continue up that way, in front of you are a series of bales of hay.
That's what if we all get, like, fucking pelted off our horses one by one, I'm gonna be very upset.
Just a bunch of bales of hay. So...
The horse wants a little
I guess
munch.
just... Have you got an idea of what you would do with the bales of hay, though?
I'm guessing jump them if they're in the way.
Okay.
That would be my assumption.
Alright, Brynn, what do you want to do?
I am actually gonna cast, if I may, and it'll take up my turn.
Ooh.
Can I cast Longstrider on the horse? Because that will increase its speed.
Ooh.
Although that does mean if we fuck up, we're just riding faster into a bale of hay.
You could do that. I don't know if this... I guess you two are working as a unit now, so I suppose... Yeah, I'll go for it. Harriet, do you still want to jump?
I mean, I'm thinking that's the... We can't ride through it, can we? So,
Ride over it.
Can't go over it, can't go under
do
it,
it.
we'll have to go through it.
Try jump... Okay, right. Okay, so you're both going to do that. Brynn, do you have to roll anything for that, or does it just happen?
I'll need to cast a spell. Oh, no.
Oh, the target speed increases by 10 feet until the spell ends. When does the spell end?
It's an hour long, so it lasts
An hour?
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ! You've got a speed boosted horse for an hour. And so I'm gonna say that lets you move forward an extra square.
all this time, Gaulir is still on the...
Still on the floor.
He's still slipping on that orange on repeat.
It's all happening very quickly, guys.
Oh, I've got a great scene in a minute.
I'll tell you what. Just roll athletics.
Why would... No, that doesn't make sense, because that's Harriet's athletics, not the horse's.
Good point.
Well, wait, isn't it the athletics of the horse? Oh yeah, just roll a d20.
Fuck!
It's a 4!
Oh dear.
The horse is very quickly heading towards the bale of hay, and it definitely fails to jump over the bale of hay, and it smashes into the bale of hay. It doesn't do much to it. I will say that you are slowed a little bit, so you can't move forward that additional square that you earned.
There's a horse-shaped hole in the hay that, because of the horse, Brynn and Harriet looks a bit like Ganesh.
Okay, so the watchman on the boat, seeing you dash past and go through a bale of hay, you are now separated from them by houses. So they continue down the river. No, actually, no, they don't. They continue. Instead of going down the river, up the river towards you, they go downstream, back where they came from, near the town hall, right next to Gaulir. So the wizard, as he comes down, you can see him kind of put out his hand for a second. And Gaulir, what I need you to do is roll a wisdom for me, just an unskilled wisdom. Okay, 19, okay. So, behind you, Gaulir, in the water behind you appears a huge fucking squid. Like a kraken. Like a creature with huge teeth that is leaning down over you. But you are wise enough to know that it is just an illusion cast by the wizard.
Oh, really? Am I?
Yeah, well, you got a 19.
Here's Gaulir after all. He's like, what's that?
Gaulir's like, oh no.
Look, a seahorse!
Gaulir's like, surely that's not real. I don't know.
What'd you do with this orange? He's got 2 oranges in his eyes so he can't see the big kraken monster.
What's going on, mate?
Yeah, that's how he explained it. It didn't affect him. It's like, what?
He turns around, he gets up. He's got 2 oranges in his eyes so he doesn't see the massive kraken behind him.
The watchman that's leaning back gets up and goes, "Ooh, I like the squid one." And the gruff-looking guy at the front has got his crossbow aimed directly at Gaulir, and he says, "Hands up!"
Oh no.
Now it's Gaulir's go?
Oh god, will it take up my movement if I try and get on the horse?
Probably.
I'm sure you can just fucking backflip onto it, James. It's fine.
Jeez. Right, so as he's got 2 oranges in his eyes, Gaulir's gonna stumble over to the...
His vision is impaired.
Try and get on the horse.
You succeeded getting on the horse.
I succeeded, so Gaulir turns around, looks at the fruit man, looks at the guy whose fruit he knocked over, and he says to him,
Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Gaulir rears back on his horse.
Well, actually, when he says that, his mouth opens and that exact wab comes out. He doesn't actually say it. It's
It would look very badass, only Gaulir has an orange stuck to his tusk. In the shape of a horn.
This is a really fun scene.
So Gaulir doesn't know what to say. Gaulir tries to ride off on this, and the horse is a bit like, for God's sake.
Okay, you've used your movement. You need to do an action now.
No, I don't want to try the rocket-propelled horse again. That didn't end well.
Actually, that did pretty good.
it was the slowing down that didn't go so well.
I don't know, because I don't want to be mean to the horse either.
You did kill the last one.
You didn't kill it.
It ran off.
Oh, it ran off. Oh, so you made it abandon you.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to, aren't I? I'm gonna have to.
You're gonna have to what? Do the fire?
I'm gonna have to do the fire again.
Like, you have to.
I got it, haven't I? It's the only way. I think I'll just set off on the horse. I don't want to I'll try and get the horse moving, but the horse isn't having any of it.
Okay. But so you don't use your fire to propel you forward a little bit?
Oh, can I have a little spark on his tail to make him move?
You can. You don't even have to shoot at the watchman. You know, if you shoot behind you, like to the north, then you'll head off southwards.
I get an orange on a fishing rod and put it in front of the horse, which makes it go faster.
You know what? Fuck it. You move one space. I just want to get off this. Just go. Sure. All right.
There we go.
And now it's back over to. We're gonna skip. Obviously, Brynn. We're gonna skip that move, and we're just gonna go right back to the watchman on the horse, and they are looping around the town hall to try and cut you off. They've disappeared from sight again, and you see them. You can see them. Brynn and Harriet. You can see them to your east, poking out from behind the town hall, heading towards you.
Okay.
And now Harriet and Brynn's go.
Okay. Brynn, what do you think we should be doing here?
Are we going to get any more of the map revealed at the moment, Chrissy?
Oh yes, you should do.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forget that you can't see it all.
Just so I know, because I've got the other map up, but just so I know where we're going.
I should say, actually, you are approaching a border. You are approaching a border of Triden with the town of Flow.
Does the Watch of Triden have jurisdiction there? Or?
They do. It's the Human Watch, and they all still have. And actually, you can see on the map I've pointed out little squares with W's on them. Those are watch stations where more watchmen could come.
Oh,
from.
Fuck. Okay.
And as you're approaching it, Brynn, what you actually know about this place is that the border with this town is a barge system, and how that works is that when you approach it, they will file everyone onto this big boat, and then the boat will cross the river and take you into the city, and then let you off the other side, and then make a return journey. So it's just like a big barge that goes back and forth and lets people off at certain points in the town. The security of this barge is rather high, and you do have the watch on your tail, so the likelihood of you normally and safely getting onto this barge is fairly low.
But could we jump onto it as it is already in moving? We are on.
It's possible for you. You can do anything if you want to attempt it.
Well,
so are you guys going to continue moving towards this, or you're going to try and go for a different route?
I want to ask Chrissy, basically, anything that's not these road lines, that's just kind of openish fields, yes?
If it has rivers going through it, like you can see where I've drawn rivers, then it's probably open fields. I'm going to say all this is like a park to your east. And then beyond the border of Triden, going directly upwards, that area without a lot of lines on it, that is open. That's flow, but that is open land. That is like farmland and stuff.
Just before we do make our move then, Brynn, Callum, do you have a long range weapon?
I do. I have Le Crossbow.
Okay, I think maybe keep it at the ready then in case they do catch up with us. I think both for the sake of losing them and because it's dramatic and cool, we should try and jump onto the barge.
I would say that's a really bad idea, dude.
I mean, I mean, Gaulier's shown us that everything goes perfectly correct.
Could you guys be having this conversation in character? Maybe?
So just stopped in the street and gone, I think we should go on the barge. No, we go over the field.
Okay, well, what should we do then? I think we should carry on riding north then.
I say we go kind of northeast-ish, so we kind of get to this little
intersection,
fork in the roads, and then we head
Yeah.
down onto like the park, whatever Chris said.
So you've run up to the barge system. The boat is actually just pulling in as you run up and starting to lower, and there are groups of people coming off and heading towards you. But you turn and head into open farmland instead, jumping over some rails and fences, and you're just going over a bunch of grass. Alongside you, there is a kind of a border wall in a sense. This border wall is too high for the horse to be able to jump over, so that you can't exit unless you were to go through the barge or climb over the wall in some way. Sorry, I probably should have mentioned.
You didn't know that, right?
I will tell Brynn my plan next time we...
Now it's the dudes on the boat who are going to very quickly catch up with Gaulir, and the gruff guy fires his crossbow.
Oh god.
Dude missed. He turns to the wizard and he goes, "Odu, fire on him!" And the wizard goes, "Are you sure that fire is going to affect him?" And the stern man goes, "It is do your job. I am in charge. I am your commander." And he goes, "Okay." And he casts.
He's definitely got a mustache.
He casts Firebolt at Gaulir. Oh, with a 12 versus AC, and what's Gaulir's AC is higher than 12.
I
isn't it?
have a feeling it is.
So they fired an arrow at you and it missed, and they fired a fireball at you and it also missed. Gaulir, they're not very good aims apparently.
They are like ramshackle, aren't they?
And you are kind of staggering around on a horse at random, so I feel like you must be very hard to hit.
I just want to kick off on the horse and go really fast, just the music.
I like how James has a soundboard for this game. I like the idea that like he moves across the screen a bit like the lion from Teletubbies. Like it just like perfectly bolts still, but it moves as if it's on wheels.
So I'm basically on this by myself.
Yeah.
They've left
They
me.
fucked off.
I did say if we split up, go southwest.
We'll meet back up
I
somehow.
better follow them or something. I don't know.
Gaulir, you got to make a decision.
I think, but canonically, you don't know why we've run off this way, and we told you if we get split up to go southwest. That would be...
Yeah, but that's back where I came.
Well, yeah, and that's not where the watch is either. So
Oh, right. So I gotta go back where I came.
you don't have to do anything. It's what you want to do.
I want to cross this body of water, but I can't.
You could jump it. You could attempt to jump it. But
Pause, just to confirm, we can't jump over this wall on horseback,
it is
can we?
too high to be jumped over on horseback reasonably.
We couldn't jump off the horse and go over the wall.
You could do that.
Could we?
I think if you like stood up on the horse and then jumped across, you could probably do it.
Again, go full Dothraki.
That was my plan, is if we break line of sight and we ride off, they're going to pursue that horse because they see that it running off into the distance after we've jumped the wall.
Okay, so Gaulir, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the horse and throw it over the body of water.
Jesus, this poor horse, man.
This horse is... You have traumatised every horse you've come to encounter.
It's not my fault, I'm a big boy.
It's like you had 3 horses, now you have 1. What are you gonna do, Gaulir? What are you for real?
Attempt to jump over the body of water,
Are
yep.
you jumping off the horse? Or are you trying to jump with the horse?
But there's no way this horse is carrying me over because I'm a big boy.
I doubt it. Yeah.
Question: how well can Dragonborn swim?
Oh, dude, you know when my hat got thrown into the water, Gaulir sees his little nightcap.
Yeah, I'll say that happens. Yeah, you see your little hat in the water.
And he's like, "Oh, mate, I've got to go for it in a bit, horse." Gaulir jumps in the water, which obviously that's a movement into the water.
Roll athletics.
Let's do it.
21.
Oh, fucking
That's
hey.
a natural. That's a nat fucking. Well, it's not a nat 20. It was an 18, but you get a bunch of pluses because you're a strong boy.
Okay.
So Gaulir plummets into the water. He grabs his fucking hat and he is fucking belting down the water. You can move 1 more square.
Okay, I'm gonna use my tail as a propeller.
You're heading up and you're heading north.
Oh wait, can I tunnel underneath the wall? With the
Yeah, so long as you'd have to be stealthy and people would probably follow you and try to. It could be very dangerous, but
But you got to take that risk, Gaulir.
okay, you're heading north. Right, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Does Gaulir have any like battle cry or anything that we'd be able to recognise?
I could shout something in Dragonic.
Yeah, because obviously we need to reconvene, but in canon we don't know where you are.
We probably should have said that. Like we probably should have said if we get separated.
Yeah, but if we get split up, Carrying southwest. Brynn should have said something. Fuck it.
Well, that's alright. I mean, the fact you're a dragon and then you shout in Dragonic will probably know.
If you're like within range, like what would be reasonable for them to hear, they could probably hear it. Yeah.
Right, I'll have to get up some Dragonic then.
Oh jeez, James is gonna shout in some. He's gonna say like "whoa" and dragon.
James, I'm excited.
If I hear whoa,
Damn it, Matt! I had the thing ready.
Of course. Predict this.
Okay, it's the Watchman on the horse. Seeing that Brynn and Harriet have run off onto farmland, the Watch is going to swerve past the town hall, their horse doing a little leap over the fence that was nearby, and they run up and they are right in front of you now. Like, the direction that you're heading, they are right in front of you, blocking the way. And the woman on the horse, without thinking this time, pulls back her bow and fires at you.
Duck!
Harriet's the one at the front of the horse, right? He's leading it, right?
He is, yeah, he's riding. Yeah.
Okay, right. So she's going to fire at Harriet. With a 12, Harriet.
I don't know, how would I know?
Your AC, mate.
My AC?
How long have we been playing this fucking game?
I didn't get hit last. AC 15, so...
And then, after missing you, they're just going to call out, stop! Now it's you guys' turn.
Alright then, we gonna do this, Matt?
How well does Brynn know this area?
Brynn is the most knowledgeable of the rest of you. If you guys ever want more information on something, you can ask me and do a roll and I'll tell you more information.
Brynn, where's the nearest entrance to this wall?
They'd have to go back to the barge.
I say we jump it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I guess Harriet and Brynn both stand up on the horse.
Both gonna have to make an athletics check now.
There's gonna be some fucking rolls
This
here.
is gonna go.
man.
It's gonna bounce right off that thing, or one of us is gonna make it and the other isn't.
You guys are gonna have to roll athletics.
I'll let Matt, you go first. Shit.
Matt, what numbers did you get?
Shit.
3 and 8.
Do you want to describe Harriet trying to stand up on the horse and
It's
falling
gonna
off?
fall off. Come on. Like, if I got a second roll,
It's
Matt.
That's a fucking
that's a
3. You tried to stand up on the horse and you fell off the horse.
I've got 2. Oh, fuck you.
No, Matt, come on, that's fair enough. That's a 3.
Harry has to swing his foot from the stirrup and gets caught and barrels right off the side of the damn thing and slams into the concrete.
And let's see how Brynn did it.
Brynn, fuck. If I make this and he doesn't.
But you'll all be separated. Brynn gets a 9. I'm going to say that's enough to be... Let me think about this. A 10 would be like for a medium difficult thing. You're on a horse that's going very fast. How good is Brynn's animal handling?
Passive animal handling is 11.
Brynn, buddy, you fell off the horse.
Oh, Jesus.
And you both fell off the horse. The horse keeps running, and it does barrel into the watch who were there, and knocks one of them off the horse as well.
I hate D&D. It never goes as well as you want it to.
The younger boy. Well, sometimes it does, and that is really cool. And lands near it, and you're both on the floor. No, I'm so sorry. I feel like you're mad at me. Are you mad at me?
Mildly.
I'm not mad at you, but this was just a series of bad decisions.
Callum?
This was just a series of bad decisions, one after another, to be honest.
You are the face of the dice.
I'm so sorry. So now no one has a horse. So the watchmen on the boat have watched Gaulir jump into the water with shock because they definitely didn't expect that. And then they continue going down the water, like they drive their boat or steer their boat down the water onto the river where Gaulir is. One of them, the one who was laid back, kind of pulls himself forward and goes, Oju, hold on to my legs. And then Oju goes, I don't know about this, Ophi. Are you sure about it? And Ophi puts his head under the water, and Oju grabs hold of Ophi's legs and ducks him under the water, and Ophi has a right old look around for Gaulir.
Underwater in a river, how well is he going to be able to see?
Exactly. Well, I'm going to do a roll for that.
Also, can I just say, that was such a hold my beer moment.
That's a 13. That's not good enough. They can't make Gaulir out. They're not sure where Gaulir is. And then the gruff-looking guy at the front just goes, Maximum security! Don't let anyone pass! There's a dragon who's been burning down buildings! There's an arsonist! He's on his way! And the people at the barge, very quickly, they close the barge and it starts driving off with the current passengers who are on it to pass through. There seems to be some sort of lever or something that they pull, and very slowly a gate starts rising from the bottom of the water. Gaulir, you can see under there the gate rising slowly. So you're going to have to be very quick if you want to get through in time.
Oh, I'll have to make a bolt for it, aren't I?
So you're going to attempt to do that?
Attempt to go underneath the gate.
Yep, so you're attempting to go underneath the gate. You're going to have to... For this, I'm going to say you're going to need a fairly high athletics roll.
How well can Gaulir hold his
You're
breath?
just trying a shit on me, aren't you?
No, I genuinely want to know. Like,
I'm so sorry. This is such an unfortunate series of rolls. Oh my god. It's an 8. Gaulir, you don't make it in time and the gate's shut.
Right.
I legit don't know what to do anymore.
Gaulir surfaces. You are all surrounded by the watch.
Wait, what about Harriet's little fucking dragon thing? Not Brynn.
what?
She
My
didn't-
pet.
Oh, he's just been flying along with you this whole time.
He's been zooming along. What are these guys doing?
It's like my new masters are fucking not even good.
Harriet, when it's your go, you can use him. I just...
Does he count as one of my roles, or is he?
No, he's like a separate character, but whenever it's your turn, you can use him.
Wait, hang on, pause a second. That flying thing, how strong is it?
It's tiny. I don't think it's strong enough to carry us.
It's not going to be able to carry
Yeah.
you, man.
What about Brynn? Brynn's a light boy.
It might. Actually, no,
No.
I don't think so.
He's not Aaron Scott, mate.
Oh, where's Susan when you need her? she could have cleared that.
Here's the situation. Harriet and Brynn are on the floor with no horse, and the female watchman on her horse with an arrow pointed at you, and the other guy fell off the horse as your horse barged through. Gaulir has just surfaced from the water, and the guys on the boat are right next to him. Presumably, the stern-looking one has his crossbow pointed at Gaulir as well.
Oh, jeez.
It is Brynn and Harriet's turn.
Gonna need some divine intervention here.
Oh wait, no, sorry, you're not moving as a unit anymore. It's just Brynn's turn right now.
Do we want to chat this one out quickly, Brynn?
You can always talk.
We could. Oh shit! We could take a hostage, Brynn.
What, the horse?
Did Harriet just say that in character?
No, he didn't. That was me. That was Harriet's thoughts.
We can do that, or we could try to distract her somehow.
You know, I don't want to put her dampener on that idea, but I feel like she's pretty fucking focused right now.
Yeah, but
Gonna take her as a hostage?
Well, no, because then we might be able to like negotiate our way out of this situation with guards riding at us from both sides.
all I want to say, Matt, is I do have one thing that I think maybe could just distract her instantly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Brynn, are you gonna do
I think
this?
Chrissy knows what I'm gonna do.
Are you gonna serenade her?
No, God no, Matt, you are so pure.
That is a much cleaner idea, Matt. I didn't think of that.
The lady with the bow has it pointed at Brynn, and she says, "Okay, guys, you ready to surrender yet?" Kind of looking awkwardly down at her feet as the guy on the floor kind of stumbles around, and she goes, "Rukus, for God's sake, get up." And he kind of gets up and he goes, "Yeah!" And he pulls out a short sword and holds it towards you.
Brynn has got a keytar that can.
I have a keytar, but I also have something else.
Are you gonna do this? Callum, if you do this, it will be the highlight of my life.
A giant dick.
Magnum dog.
It's like you climb the wall.
Like fucking.
Oh,
Like long
God.
pole
You're
over
shagging
it.
great pots to put your hands on.
Guys, I need your help. What do I do? Which route do I go down now? If this is where I'm going.
It's up to you.
I know, but I'm asking my colleagues for their opinion.
Well, no, can he strum either the strings or can he strum something else off, you know? Can he,
James, that's so grim.
Taken such a sinister turn. Only moments ago we were having sweet adventures where a cute little dragon boy was slipping on oranges.
Yes, we were.
Do you know what? Alright, you three, because I genuinely can't decide this. You three, I'm going to ask you three to vote.
Okay. Wait, what are the options specifically?
The options are Brynn whips out the keytar and just tries to distract him away, or Brynn whips off his kit into his sexy lingerie and distracts her like that.
I'm not comfortable with this.
I'm very comfortable with this.
I vote none of the above.
Get your kit off, mate.
The keytar would be great.
Keytar.
Get your kit
Keytar, I
off.
think.
And James, are you voting
Get your
James
strict
is
nude?
voting kit off.
Get your kit off.
I say, instead of whipping out the keytar, I say he should whip out the keytar.
You can whip it out and play the guitar with his in there.
Chrissy, can I just ask two very important questions before we proceed with this narrative thread?
Yeah,
How old is Brynn?
he's an adult.
He's an adult.
How old's the guard?
The guard is also an adult. There are no children in this scene.
Okay.
There are no children in the city.
Oh, I don't know.
What
You said-
are you doing?
You said... No, you said they were, like, all ramshackles. They might have had, like, teenagers and shit in there. I don't know.
The youngest person on the screen right now is Rukos, the new recruit of the Watch, and he is 19.
He's gonna fucking learn on the job.
He's gonna see what the watches are all about.
Do it.
Do it.
Do
Alright.
it.
Brynn stands up. He gives the closest approximation he can make to blue steel from Zoolander, and in one smooth, fluid motion, all of his clothes, apart from a pair of like lacy black thongs, they just all fly off his body. And he just carries on, just looking, eyes met with this guard.
Like hands on his hips, fucking.
No, he's just like flourished, like his arms are spread out. It's
just like
it's like, tell you what it's like. It's like that bit in Bruce Almighty where he just like whips all of his clothes off at once.
Okay, and the female guard stares.
I'm assuming both the guards are perfectly entranced with it.
Rukos is frozen. The female guard, her eyes are wide. She's blushing very noticeably. She doesn't quite seem to know what to do in this situation.
I don't know what to do either.
That makes 3 of us.
Behind you on the boat, the stern man looks very fucking confused and disturbed, staring at your elven bum. And the wizard, Oju, and the other guy, Ophi, are both watching very intently. They look at each other, high five, and then look back at that elf butt. And one of them goes, "Damn, he thick."
Is there an option to kill self? Is that... Can Harriet gut himself?
I mean, it's that guard's gown.
Hold
no
up,
go
hold up.
now, isn't it?
I'm rolling something here.
Oh my god.
I hope it's your fucking suicide note.
I legit don't know where this is gonna go. I genuinely don't.
There's no way out. I don't get
I put it to a vote, and the vote came in nude.
Oh no.
This cannot end well.
Jesus, what is happening?
I just rolled a fucking random encounter for just something to happen in the farmhouse.
Please tell me a dragon's
From
gonna...
the bushes pops out. This is so perfect. Okay, I gotta get a straight face. A raggedy man with a big beard, covered with very dirty looking clothes. He pulls out a dagger, runs over, and he stabs Rukus in the leg.
While he was distracted.
He turns the dagger towards the woman on the horse and says, "Give me your horse!"
No way.
It worked. The distraction worked.
Yay!
Somehow.
It bought us enough time for this.
That a hobo was... Oh, Jesus.
Brynn, you still have a movement action. Do you want to run away?
Part of me wants to run to protect the guard I'm supposed to be soliciting, but at the same time, if that guy kills her, it's all the better.
This is great.
Brynn, I want to point out that he did just stab a nice convenient hole in that guard's leg. So, if you've got to get to do some work, I'm not judging you.
Oh my
I'm not
god!
gonna
If
fuck
you're
him
going
in
to
his
fuck the
wound.
hole in his leg.
You see,
Matt,
you always tell us
What the hell?
you are the worst one. Is the thing.
So sorry, can you confirm for me, Matt? You would like me to fuck this guy in his stab wound?
I'm saying I'm not a...
Like, I'm not even gonna put this bit in the. This is too dark for me to put in our D&D
Gaulir
podcast.
recedes back into the water slowly.
No, Brynn is refusing to fuck a guy in the stab wound.
That's a highlight.
No, cut this. This is...
So,
Please cut this out.
no,
Yeah, I will.
no. I want that on record that Matt wanted me to fuck a man in
No,
the stab
I
wound.
didn't. I thought that's where you were going with this, okay?
Why would that be where he's going with it?
You're the one who's stripped naked.
Why? Okay,
Yeah,
when
not
there
to-
are
not to
fucking.
fuck
He did it
someone
to
in the
He did it as a distraction. He wasn't gonna have
Did this
fucking
get you
sex with
confused,
anyone.
Matt? Are you confused or just
You don't
kinky?
even gotta solicit someone. Look, things are very different where Harriet comes from, okay?
Yeah, but
What, you'd
even
rather...
if I would, even if I was going to solicit a or the guards in that way, why would I do it in a hole in their leg. And
I don't know, Callum. Why would you? I'm not the one doing it.
This has gone so very differently.
If
than how
only
I
we
wanted
jumped
it
the
to.
wall.
If only we jumped the wall, yeah. If only you guys jumped the wall.
Jesus.
If only we jumped the wall.
That's a real what-if situation.
Oh my god.
Brynn is just gonna stay kind of still. He's a bit surprised now too. He doesn't know what to do.
I didn't say that out loud. That's not what Harriet said.
No, in reaction to the hobo stabbing,
Oh.
not the Harriet suggesting a fucking stabbed fuck.
Jesus fucking Christ,
Jesus
man.
wept. Come on.
I cannot.
He's an edgy boy. So what can I say?
Oh, so the thug intimidated her with a 17, so she is fairly intimidated, and Rukos is extremely intimidated, and he's going, "Ow, fuck!" because he's been stabbed in the leg.
All of this while they're just definitely very aroused.
Oh my god, I just rolled a fucking 6. Rukos took 6 damage from that.
Jesus. I mean, thank you, Mr. Hobo, but...
Cheers.
Bit
HB.
overkill.
No, he took fucking 8. Hold up, Rukos
That
is...
killed him.
Hold up, Rukos is...
Please tell me... Please don't tell me Rukus is dead.
Rukos is, like, pale and shaking.
Jesus.
The lady is also frozen in shock. I'm just gonna go to
Do the
Harriet.
helicopter, Brynn.
Harriet, what do you do?
That's a phenomenal question.
Harriet, what do you do?
I don't actually know what to do.
Get your kit off.
Let's. Oi.
Come on, Harriet.
One for
All three of us.
We're still being pursued from behind, right?
Everyone's fucking stopped, Matt.
Everyone has stopped to stare at Brynn's butt cheeks.
It's been enough time now. You can hear the stern man going, "What the fuck is happening?"
Puts the mask over Bryn's penis.
If you take that mask,
Can I roll sleight of hand to take Harriet's mask?
can I send the bird at the homeless man?
Yeah, you can.
Is that-
Yeah.
Yeah, can I throw him at him, fly him at him?
Throw him at him. Just pick him up like an American football.
Like,
Jin the Quasit heads for the homeless man. What kind of attack do you want him to do?
I want to get him away from the guard's horse.
So do you want to scare him?
Sure, yeah, let's go for it. Can I roll intimidation?
Yeah, roll an intimidation with Jin.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake.
It's a 1 there, ladies and gents. It's a 1.
Jin tried to scare the fug. The fug wasn't scared.
That's all.
Harriet, you can now have your turn.
Thanks. Okay. Can I just make a beeline for the horse? Can I?
I'll be honest, at this point, we don't know each other very well.
No. You know what? I think this is enough motivation to leave.
I think this is enough motivation for Harriet to fuck off.
Yeah, I'm just going to make a beeline for the horse. Do I need to take a roll for that? Like a luck?
Well, she's still on the horse. So...
I thought she was off.
No, she's still on it.
Drop kick her off the horse.
No, I'm not going to try anything stupid, because every time I try, it goes wrong. I'm going to go for... I'm just going to try and thump her off the horse. Like, just punch her off. I don't know.
Okay.
Can I just go for, like... I don't want to kill her, but I need that fucking horse. Can I
I'm
just...
starting to think that maybe you guys aren't good guys.
I told you, I've been trying to find peaceful solutions to every problem.
Well, then why don't you attack the fug?
Because I want the fucking horse.
If
I can't ride the homeless man.
Matt, think about this. You attack the homeless man that's just almost killed a guard. Maybe the other guards go, they're not so bad.
Yeah, but we're still going to get stopped and taken in. We need to get out, right? That's the whole thing. We're trying to get away.
No, that's what I mean. Maybe if we help them, they're gonna turn the other cheek. Or...
I'm going to run at the homeless guy and attack him with my weapons.
Just with my weapons, he sounds so upset.
This is not where I predicted this would go.
Yeah, you hit him. You did 4 damage to him.
4 damage, cool.
He's like, oh, fuck.
Sickle him right across the chest.
I have no idea what fucking turn order I'm doing anymore. This has gone so far off the fucking rails.
Do you know what I feel bad about? Chrissy? You drew this enormous, intricate map, and we have contained ourselves to the tiniest portion of it. Just
Yeah.
the tiniest portion of it.
We're literally still on the starting section.
There are lots of adventures for you guys to go on. This might take a while. It's Rukos' go, and Rukos
Is on the floor dying.
is on the floor dying, so he doesn't do much. Now it's the people in the boats go, and Oju, who's the wizard, kind of calls out, Rucus! And he jumps off the boat along with everyone else. They seem to have they just completely forget Gaulir and they start running over to you. And now, here's what's going to happen. First, Oju casts Magic Missile, and he misses, fuck's sake. And the stern guy shoots with his crossbow, and he hits the Fug! Yay!
Oh, hello.
Yeah, he hit the Fug with a 20 and did 9 damage to him. And the Fug is now knocked over onto the ground, bleeding out. Now it's Gaulir's go.
Oh god, I'm ages away, so I can either help you guys out.
He's not that far away.
Can I climb the wall? 'Cause I'm hench.
You can try to.
They're gonna shoot me down though, aren't they?
I think they were all a bit distracted at this point.
Alright, I'm gonna try and climb the wall then. Gaulir gets out the water, shakes the water off him, shakes his little tail, well, big tail.
I guess that's another athletics, I suppose. That's an 11.
It's alright.
Gaulir managed to pull him, because you're very tall as well, so Gaulir managed to pull himself up onto the top of the wall. You can see on the other side of the wall, there are 2 more watchmen. So one of the watchmen has a large crossbow and the other one has a fairly small one, and they both kind of pointed up at Gaulir, seeing him come over the fence, like they were told that an arsonist was coming this way, but they didn't know it was a fucking dragon. And they're kind of spooked.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll intimidation next time then.
Alright. I roll intimidation now.
Oh yeah. And then I can let the guys know where I am by shouting something in Dragonite.
You guys can get out of this, come on.
Trying.
So that's a 16. The guards are the watchmen are pretty scared right now, but they're still shakily holding their crossbows up. And now it's the Fug's turn now. Fug tries to run away. He's still running away. This kind of breaks turn order a bit, but can I just say that, because I feel bad for her, can I just say that as the Fug turns to run away, Azrith shoots him with a bow and kills him? That's the lady on the horse. She just turns around and shoots him with her bow and kills him. And then she's like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the fuck is going on today? And then she looks back over to you guys.
I didn't sign up for this.
Brynn, you're still naked, it's your go.
Brynn, controversial maybe, Brynn is going to run up to Rukos and cast Heroism on him to give him 11 temporary HP.
He is back to full health.
And then Brynn is going to turn to the rest of the guards. Now look, I just healed your friend. We haven't done anything wrong here. You think we did that back in the town? That wasn't us. All we've done is run from guards that were chasing us. We're clearly not your enemies. Please, just leave us to leave. We won't come back. Just let us go.
That's a 16 persuasion. The stern-looking guy goes, yeah, we hear that from every other criminal we chase around, and then he gets silenced by Ophi, who goes, I believe him.
Yes, Ophi, lad.
And Oju, who also goes, that seems reasonable. And then
The facts support this.
And then Rukos gets up and he's like, you saved me. And Azrith goes, you saved him. and the stern guy goes, come on, we can't be buying this. And she goes, well, how many criminals in Triden would do that? Victor, come on. And Victor puts his hands on his hips and goes, well, okay, but by all reason, the building was burnt down and there's a dragon over there, and apparently a fire mage. So I'm gonna say the naked guy has nothing to do with it. Naked guy, leave. We're gonna get the other 2.
Oh, jeez.
So you've been offered the chance to leave, Brynn.
Harriet looks to Brynn and says, I'm not your problem. Flee if you need to.
I love that Brynn's naked for all of this.
Your bridge just stood there in a little thong. Oh, jeez. You saved my life. I owe you. Now look, I'm not leaving without my friends. None of us had anything to do with this. And if you want them, you're gonna have to take me.
Psst. Just to not character-wise, this is me whispering to you two as boys. It totally was our fault, right? We burnt that building down and we broke in, and
yeah, but
we were 100% responsible.
Yeah, but Brynn is a very adept liar, mate. All right.
Oh yeah, no, I just want to make sure we're on the same page here.
I mean,
okay,
it was our fault, but at the same time, not really. We were fighting for our lives.
It was a matter of defence, but I mean, we didn't help ourselves.
No, you didn't.
We made a bad situation worse.
You two didn't help ourselves.
I was saving you,
I did
asshole.
have nothing to do with the burning the building, actually.
Is
That's
this
a
in
good
character?
point.
Are you yelling at each other in character?
No, we just stood next to each other whispering at each other like, no, I had nothing to do with that fucking building.
I fucking tried to save you, asshole.
And I'm very happy, but you didn't have to burn down the building on the way out.
I didn't try to burn down the fucking building. I was trying to fucking just hold them back so they didn't kill your ass.
Your ass. Okay. I'm going to say that we're officially out of combat for this. It's just kind of we're frozen in a state here. Gaulir, you can act if there's something you want to do.
Well, we're in a bit of a sticky wicket here, aren't we?
Can I offer another course of action? Jesus fucking wept.
What is the other course of action, Brynn?
You need to put on a show for them, Brynn. This keytar thing is gonna. This is your gimmick. You gotta make or break this.
There is something Gaulir can do here, probably, that would help.
What, Gaulir can play drums? Oh shit.
He's bass, dude. I think we need to call it a session
Are we going to call it now? I can carry on going.
on such a cliffhanger.
Yeah, cliffhanger.
How will our heroes escape this one?
Can Gaulir just do one more thing before we leave? James, all of you, think, what is something Gaulir can do right now that would help?
Jump on top of them from the wall?
Oh yeah, just reach down and say, "Yo, come here."
Pick us up off from the floor.
Like, just reach down and go for you guys.
What are you grabbing Brynn by?
You don't want to know.
The ponytail.
No, not the ponytail. It's horrible.
As they're about to swing at you,
Gaulir's going to reach down and pick him up.
Yeah.
Lift him up onto the wall. Okay, roll strength. I'll give you advantage.
If you drop us, I swear to God.
Come on, please. Please, Mary, Mother of God.
That's an 11. That's good enough.
Oh, that's fine.
I saw a 1 and got scared.
Gaulir drags you up onto the wall.
Can I make a note that Brynn picks up his gear, like, as Gaulir is lifting them? Because I'm not leaving all of my things behind in Triden to be naked for the rest of the game.
You're all on top of the wall. You're all on top of the wall. No one was expecting this. Where do you go now?
Long time no see, guys. Why are you naked?
It's a long story, mate.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening to the episode. I have a sore throat at the moment, so I'm not really going to be too conscious about how the audio quality is. I don't know. I'm actually doing an M-bit for once because Matt did an M-bit last time, and I feel like maybe I should do an M-bit because it's fucking... I edit this shit. He doesn't do shit. He just forgets his audio and thinks he can take all the credit. I'll tell you what... It's not fun being sick, but I'll tell you what is fun, liking us on iTunes or rating us 5-star or whatever it is you do. If you enjoyed it, do that, or subscribe to it, or we're also on Stitcher and Spreaker and maybe YouTube. There's some animateds up. We have a Facebook page, www.facebook.com/travelersoftheunknown with 2 L's. Here's the thing, 2 L's is the English spelling and the 1 L is the American spelling, and like, the first episode we uploaded to iTunes, I put in the album description 1 L, so there's no way to change that now, so I may as well brand it with 1 L, but for now the Facebook page has 2 fuck. This was a mistake, bye.